down pat here. Hey everybody, this is SMC Matt. Just for the purpose of the recording, this is going to be game number 2 of the ggC versus AFK podcast kind of little scrimmage we have going here. The idea is that ggchronicle.com wanted to play the AFK podcast team. We have ggC team are 1 game up after kind of a convincing first game. Morgana, Malphite, Ezreal banned. That's pretty funny because the Morgana and Ezreal were a huge part of that last victory. Shen and Alistar being banned as well. Those were bans from the last game as well. I believe the blue team had banned them. Now the red team is going to be kind of stealing those bans. We're going to be waiting for the last one from the purple team, which looks to be... Actually, ggC is... they've switched. That's why. And Blitzcrank is going to be banned out as well. It looks like picks have started. The Wanster picking up Graves again, despite having a little bit of trouble against Soter's AD carry last game. Forak picking up possibly a jungle Fiddlesticks, which I have not seen in a little while. Dominic has, thanks Dom. One of our ggC writers, Mr. Dominic Sharoni, has commented that feedback for me is, why do I look so good? And the answer is Canadian genetics. We possibly have a double jungle here. I'm going to assume that it's an element style support Fiddlesticks, and Reckern might be picking up a jungle Hecarim. Red Kami picking up Sona again. They dealt with both of those champions. Oh wait, it is a possible double jungle. So Wanster and Sona were exact same champions in the exact same positions as the last game. Graves never really got the kills that he needed in order to ramp up to his late game terrorness, but he kind of lacked in the CS front as well, especially against Soter's Ezreal, which has been coincidentally banned. So we're going to see a little bit of a and a Diana coming out from Mr. Monte Cristo. They did not ban her this game like they did the last, so he's going to be able to play that to lovely effect, hopefully. Kizzy picking up a Maokai. I believe I mentioned that already, but it's Soter's pick right now. We're going to be able to see what else he's got up his AD sleeve. AD Twisted Fate. And he locks in. I've not seen one of those in a very long time. So it's a very weird build composition. Let's put it that way. I'm not really sure what to make of this. I haven't seen an attack speed or AD Twisted Fate in a very, very long time. Not since people kind of embraced the pokingness of the wild cards. Barman picking up Vladimir, which was a staple of, I believe Ponopovia was playing that last game. Moloen picking up Vigor in order to face Diana in middle. Might have been a weird choice just because, well, the stun wall, I'm not sure Diana gets stunned if she's in her ultimate, which teleports you to anyone, well, to an enemy champion, or for free if they're affected by Moonlight, which is something that she can inflict with both her Crescent Slash, rather. Ponophobia going to be picking up a Fiora, which I believe he was talking about in the ggC IRC chat before. I'm very excited to see how he busts that out, if you will. We have another 50 seconds just before the teams are going to be fully locked in and ready to go. People can still dodge, but I don't think we have any of those people in this game. Thank you, 15 viewers. Welcome to my channel. Much appreciate you guys taking the time to watch our little in-house show match thing today. I'm trying to just analyze a little bit of this composition. Like, we have a decent amount of CC if Vigor can, or on the blue team rather, we have a decent amount of CC if Vigor can land his stun prison. Maokai with the Twisted Advance and the Arcane Smash are going to be able to knock people up and stun them. Sona, of course, got the ultimate and the E stun. We have 3 teleports running on the blue team right now, so we're probably going to see a little bit of splish push. On the purple team, it looks like we're going to see that support Fiddlesticks. He did have Smite for a little while, which was something I was a little nervous about. It looks to be an AD Twisted Fate and a support Fiddlesticks in the bottom, and I really, really am curious to see how they're going to pull this one off. I mean, Soraka was open, and Leona was still open, and a lot of other supports were still open, and yet here comes the fiddlesticks. Elements, eat your heart out. Monte Cristo is going to be playing Diana in the middle, and Hecarim, played by Recturn, is going to be a terror in the jungle. Fair amount of CC on this team. We do have, the fears, the silences coming out from Fiddlesticks. Yellow cards coming out from Soter if you can pick them correctly. Ponophobia, not much in the way of CC, but just going to be an attack speed monster. Diana going to just be jumping all over the place. The shield makes her innately tanky. Recurn playing Hecarim. Hecarim's a very interesting champion because he has this kind of niche that's like CC and just being an all-around bastard when surrounded by enemies. It's just with that rampage, it's going to be reducing the cooldown as long as he's going to be hitting things. Just the Spirit of Dread's going to be able to give him a little bit more health. The Devastating Charge is going to close some gaps. The Onslaught of Shadows, again, going to be closing gaps and fearing. So it looks like a large part of this composition is based off CC. Because everyone, I believe, except for Diana, I'm not sure if Diana has an absolutely hard stun. Abilities, there's a buff, there's more damage. Well, she's able to draw in and slow enemies. Okay, everyone in this team has some kind of slower CC that's going to debilitate the other team. And the other team doesn't exactly have that kind of mobility that they need either. I mean, Graves is going to be able to quick dash or quick draw out of things. Maokai, you're not going to be able to twisted advance unless he uses his... he can do it to an enemy minion that's behind him or something like that. Barman's got the pool, and otherwise that's kind of, it. Like, Red Kami does not have a flash. Moloen has a flash as well. Barman has a flash. But otherwise, like, the support jungle... Oh, jungle has a flash as well. Never mind. The AD carry and the support do not have flashes, which means that bottom lane might be very susceptible to ganks. Teleport, however, could change things a little bit. They may go for the lane swap, which, if both champions do have those teleports, good chance they might. Same with Vladimir. Actually, no, that's probably what they're going to be doing here. They're running 3 teleports, so they're going to be able to lane swap at will and make things a little bit more difficult for the champions in play. We have 17 more seconds till we see the lovely loading screen and what skins people are going to be doling out. But for now, I'm going to have to give it to purple team on the sole advantage of CC, but we may see something come out of the blue team we're a little bit unexpected just because of the massive amount of potential for those lane swaps. We have 19 people viewing this stream. Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely Monday night. As you can see on the screen, we do have some social networking information for both myself and for the ggC. That white screen is normal, sadly. It kind of gets a little blinding every time we do this lovely thing. But again, we're going to be loading here, and we'll be playing. Right now, no skins except for Royal Guard Fiona on the Team ggC. We have Vigor Greybeard. Red Kami will probably be playing Arcade Sona, and we have a Riot Graves coming out again. I'm tired of doing skin advantages, not going to lie. It's interesting to see what people are going to be, using, but Red Kami still not connected. I'm not sure if he's going to be connected once we get into the game, just because, again, they are on a 3-minute lead compared to us. Just going to close down the Twitters. Looks like everyone is summoning except for Red Kami, and I really hope this isn't a situation where he just connects now, and then we have to wait for him to load the entire time. Excuse me. But in terms of jungling, like, both... I don't think either Hecarim and Maokai are known for their especially fast jungle clears. Like, they're not someone that have a huge amount of... Hecarim maybe with that rampage. I've never really played Hecarim in the jungle before, so I can't really attest to it. But once you get to a certain level, the jungle becomes a little bit of a triviality anyway. You can kill monsters pretty much at will. It's just seeing who's going to be able to gank more effectively. And fortunately for both teams, both junglers do have the CC and the kind of initiation that they need in order to be effective. Maokai, again, twisted advance in the Arcane Smash. Hecarim with his charge and his ultimate. So, you know what? It's going to be a contest to see who could jungle more effectively, and which AD carry duo, including this very unconventional Fiddlesticks support Twisted Fate AD. We're going to be able to see which one can just pull it off better. I just really want to see Soter abuse with that Twisted Fate. A lot of Boots 3s coming out. Also, a ward coming up from Vladimir, possibly going to be used as a teleportation locus, if you will, a place where they can teleport to. Looks like it's going to be a Vigor? What happened to Vigor here? Vigor didn't pick up a third potion. There he is. He has the third potion. Molowen's just going to be walking back in. Actually, if you, someone who was talking to me before on Twitter asking how I got my mic or mouse so smooth, there's a setting called drag scroll. Oh, hold on. Looks like Soter taking a little bit of damage early. I'm just going to rewind and kind of push forward a little bit. There's a setting called, there's a hotkey called drag scroll, and what you can do is set it to a mouse button like I do, and then when you hold it down, you can just drag your mouse around, and it's a really very smooth. Alright then. That's how that damage happened. I thought that he got, like, initiated on or something, but it looks like he's going to be being back. Let's see what the chat says. Alright. Not sure. Just good luck, have fun's coming out there. Barman throwing out an eat babies. Lovely. 30 seconds until minions spawn. I'm not sure what Soter was going for there. Alright. Took a couple tower shots and then just beat back. Didn't even grab another potion or anything, just healed up. Pings from the blue team just, guarding their river ramp here. The idea is, I think, they learned from last game where the red did a 5-man invade and were managed to pick up an early first blood, which they kind of snowballed from. Hecarim's looking to start at the wolves and is probably going to be just heading down to blue here. And then, you know, resuming on his normal jungle path. Red card being selected is going to use to whittle down those wolves a little bit. Fiddlestick's just going to be throwing out some auto attacks. He's going to leave him to his devices. It looks like blue's just going to be setting up right here. Again, Soter throwing out the blue card in order to get some mana back. He's going to just leash that blue, going to run out and throw some auto attacks over the wall. Forak again, I believe, what did he take? He took some drain early, so he's going to be able to heal up. I don't think Reckon's even going to need to use his, even need to use his smite. He's going to be able to save that smite for something a little bit bigger, and it looks like Twisted Fate and Fiddlesticks are going to be heading to lane to try to get some mana back again with that blue card. Part of the difficulty of playing Twisted Fate is knowing what card to play with. Oh, we have a mid Fiora? Alright then. Maokai coming in for an early gank on Diana. Diana has to be careful not to over... Oh, here comes the teleport. This is what they were saying, an early 4-man gank. That ward is what kept them... Like I was saying, that Vladimir ward uses a teleportation locus, and there's one dead Diana. Crazy 4-man gank at the early stages. Good strategy, but I don't think the other team is going to be able to fall for that again. Monte Cristo just going to be... Fiora taking a fair amount of damage here as well. She's going to fall to the tower. Damage from Molowen. So, not sure what's happening with Team ggC right now. Maybe playing a little bit of a troll game. Or possibly, I don't know, maybe they're just off their game. However, it looks like Soter and Fiddlesticks are just going to be able to get free farm here. Soter and, excuse me, Forak rather, not just Fiddlesticks. Yellow carding the tower. Just going to be throwing down as many auto attacks as they can here. Looks like Vladimir, the lane switch is complete. We have Hecarim coming out here getting caught out by Graves. Mad pings onto that Hecarim. Ping more. But it looks like he's just going to pop his devastating charge. He's going to charge right into that Wraith camp. Diana's going to have a hell of a time with two people versus one. She has, wow, she just lost most of her life there. Popping another health potion. She's going to need to just farm under tower pretty much. Maokai taking a fair amount of damage to red. And he's been executed by the red minion. Or the red lizard, rather. Never noticed how the sapling kind of just jumps around on Maokai's dead body there. It's kind of morbid. Looking for a fear? No, looks like just out of range. And Soter did not pick up a proper card. Throwing down a ping as he saw Vigor coming. Use that wild card in order to... the stack deck, rather. No, sorry, that is the wild cards. Gonna be just filling in more auto attacks just to get some more CS. Compared to CS, he has 17-5 at the moment. Graves 22 to Diana's 14. Diana, Graves back probably just to get some early items in order to assure a little bit more dominance. He has picked up a Doran's Blade and a Ward, so they're probably going to continue this teleporting strategy. Looks like Diana's just going to be able to farm a little bit more. Barman taking some chunk down from those wild cards. Soter picking that red card up just for the AoE, using the wild cards again in order to farm the lane. They've pushed all the way to the tower. That tower is almost half health down right now. Hecarim coming in for a little bit of a gank, just to whittle down Sona a little bit. Red Kami just going to probably be able to heal that up. Crescent Slash is coming out, does not hit. Mana Potion coming out here on Red Kami, which is part of his starting build. That shield is going to absorb most of that buckshot. Monte Cristo is going to have the advantage of a little bit more in terms of leveling. He is currently a level ahead of every his lane mates, if you will, his lane opponents. Wanster's just going to get healed up by the Red Kami. Again, pushed all the way back into the tower. That tower is almost dead. You're going to have another minion wave here in order to help them. The life drain is going to make sure that 4X stays in fighting shape. Soter with no mana, but just to use the blue card in order to farm it back up. Forak taking an unnecessary tower hit. Looks like Hecarim's going to be coming in for the gank here. No ultimate, but he's just going to be able to... Oh, nice Crescent Slash from Red Kami. Monte Cristo really needs to level up in order to be able to use that ult. However, Maokai comes in for the counter gank. Twisted advance onto Monte Cristo. Looks like Reckern is going to try to do as much damage as he can. Sapling's coming out. He's not going to be able to attack him in time. Monte Cristo coming out with the opposite way. He's going to get knocked down by the tower. Sona's going to be able to get that kill. It's 3-0 in the early stages of this game. Soter finally picking up a kill for his team onto Barman. And there goes the tower. I'm just going to hit the backspace button so we can see that kill in action. Barman's so very low. There's the wild cards onto Barman. It looks like a flash auto attack and an ignite is going to secure that kill for Soter. On the last tick of ignite, it looks like as well. They're going to be able to get a turret out of that as well. So despite being down 3 kills to 1, Twisted Advance all onto Hecarim. However, Hecarim has little to no mana. Maokai might be able to get the kill here. No, he's just going to be able to back off. Even with the red buff burning damage, Reckern is just going to be able to walk out. He's very wary right now. He's going to pop a health potion. Fiora's going to come up from middle lane and possibly take out that Maokai. She is 6. Maokai has little mana. However, he's going to have to put up with a Graves here as well. Fiora's just going to farm under tower. Going to be able to use that burst of speed. So Terra, very low here against Vigor. Probably took a little bit too much in the way of hits. However, the cool thing about a Fiddlestick's support is just going to be that sustainability, and he's no slouch in terms of damage and utility. Like, the thing about supports is that they're either good at doing one thing, like healing with Soraka, and that's pretty much it, or Leona with stunning, and they don't have any innate, like, healing ability. With Fiddlesticks, sure, he's not going to be able to heal anyone else, but he's going to be able to heal himself and not have to worry about taking some hits in trades. And he's going to be able to throw out those silencing crows, the Crow Storm, which is definitely a high damaging ability, and going to be able to fear people at will if he gets a target on them. Like, that's an enormous amount of utility for a support, and that's probably why we're seeing him coming out a little bit more. The Wancer with 48 CS, he is the, not the leaders. Fiora's got a little bit more in terms of CS on him. However, the red team does have a tower. Forak going very low here to blue. Jeez, executed by the minions all the time here. Forak wasn't able to... I don't know if he had used his drain in order to... Hold on, it looks like Sona got caught out as well. I'm just going to hit the back button to see how that... played out. It looks like Vlad was just waiting in the bush here for a long time. Teleported up. Looks like an initiation up on Sona. Here comes the ultimate. Looks like Twisted Fate's going to come in here as well. Use the yellow card in order to make sure she doesn't get away. Collateral damage coming out, however. Ponophobia really needs to get out of there. He's just going to take some auto attacks from Graves, however, and the buckshot out on Soter. However, they're just going to be able to walk away. Soter using a mana and health potion at the same time just during that fight. He's going to stay in lane, which I can't... Oh, looks like we're going to have a 4-man gank of our own. Looks like Vlad is going to just catch those people out there. Hecarim is 6. Graves is in the bad spot. he's going to be able to be out, but I'm not sure if anyone knows he's there. Nope, does not look like he's just going to be able to be out safely. I thought he would naturally get caught out there by that encroaching gank. If Vladimir hadn't warded and gone down to ward and pink ward, he would not have seen that gank coming, and we probably would have an even kill score right now. Hecarim doing a little bit of invading on his own. He's going to be using that charge and going after that Vigar. He's going to get stunned under tower. Oh no, that's a lot of damage. Diana's going to be able to finish it off, however, and take some tower hits of herself. Oh, Graves is coming out, and that could have been bad for Monty if he walked right into that buckshot. Does have a blue buff, however, Wanster has used pretty much everything. Everything is on cooldown. He's going to have to walk away or get initiated on by Fiora. So a 1-for-1 kill right there. Oh, the charge on Vigar, the charge onto Vigar just got stopped by that stun wall. Nice reaction time from Molowen. It looks like Fiora's just going to use that burst of speed and the parry in order to throw some damage down on the Wanster. Not sure if he does not have his Blade Waltz up. Looks like Vladimir's going to be doing some invading of his own, coming out through to possibly pick up. He's just going to ward the red buff and then walk out. So I think the blue team here has learned from their mistakes last round, where they let themselves, they let the red team just kind of roam where they may without an idea of where they are. We have a Fiddle and Twisted Fate here in the bush. Wow, they're going to get caught out by that ward. Again, 3 members of the blue team just circling around. Hecarim is coming out, though. He's going to be able to pincer Graves. And looks like a little bit of damage coming out onto Vladimir. We have 4 members of the blue team. Twisted Advance onto Fiddlesticks and a collateral damage. However, they're going to trade 1-for-1 because he's going to fall to Twisted Fate's auto attacks. Diana getting her farm on all in bottom lane. Mana Potion coming out for Soter. He does have a yellow card. However, he's just going to throw the wild cards. He's going to back off just before he is on the receiving end of anything. Hecarim's ultimate is down for another 4 seconds, I believe. 5 seconds at the moment. Vigar possibly coming up, just warding and posting up, making sure he doesn't get caught out. Ward's doing work for the blue team, allowing them to teleport wherever they need to, and is providing coverage. Let's just compare here. Good coverage at bottom. They're going to see Diana just because the minions are there. There's 2 wards here at the top. Conversely, we've got some wards here from red, and just at the Wraith's ramp. So we're going to go back to all vision. We got a yellow card coming out on the Barman. Wild cards hits and some auto attacks are just going to make sure that he... do we even have an AD carry on the red team? Would Diana be an AD carry? Right now she has more AD than AP. Could be building a little tanky. Gonna run to Maokai here in the jungle. She has to realize that Graves is backing him up. There's a little bit more damage than she was probably planning for. Ignite is out on Maokai. She's gonna be able to get a kill. However, is he gonna be able to get out? She does have a double buff now. Taking the odd auto attack from Mr. Graves. No collapse coming in from the blue team, so it looks like she's just going to be able to pop that shield and walk away. Quick draw coming out and the buckshot. Not sure if she... Oh, collateral damage just picks up the kill for the Wanster. I think that put a little bit of a damper on Diana's day. Fiora, again, getting caught out by the stun. Here comes everything that Vigar has to offer. However, there's also 3 other members, rather. Vlad ultimate comes out, flashes to avoid the buckshot. Nice play by Ponophobia. He's going to be able to get out despite getting Vlad ulted. Buckshot did miss just because he was not counting on... Oh, that poor Fiddlesticks. He's going to just walk away. Double buff is on the Wanster now. He got it from Diana. Hecarim's going to come in and back him up. I'm not sure that they have enough damage, though. Just a little bit of an escort here. Fiddlesticks did pick up a tower, which is going to further the gold lead for the blue team. Or sorry, for the red team, rather. Despite being down kills, they are up by a 3k gold advantage. And it looks like we're going to see another tower get bursted down here. Got the auto attacks of both Ponophobia and Soter. They've got it. Wow, they've pretty much shredded that tower. No one's going to be able to get there in time, and it is only Maokai. I'm not sure they're going to be able to disrupt that even if they wanted to. Maokai's going to come in and Graves for a little bit of a pincer attack here. Flash right out of that stun wall. Lovely play by Soter. Going to use his ultimate in order to teleport away, and despite taking a baleful strike, A lot of ultimates out here on Ponophobia. He's going to try to... no, I don't think he's going to get trapped there. Diana did not want to ultimate in there, and it looks like Fiora wasn't able to get out. I don't think she had a flash up. Yeah, she'd used her flash earlier. It was on a fairly long cooldown. Gonna see more kind of skirmishes happen here. 3 members against Monte Cristo. A Crow Storm coming out. However, he's gonna walk right into the stun wall, and the Fear is coming out as well. More damage coming out of, Sona. Gonna be able to hold out until Hecarim comes in with the ultimate. Vladimir taking a decent amount of damage from both Hecarim and TF. Auto attacks are just going to finish him off, and looks like they're going to go after Sona. No stun. Well, no, never mind. Baleful Strike onto Hecarim seals his fate. Moline's got a double buff, and Soter has no mana. A flash and the Baleful Strike, and it looks like the auto attacks and another Baleful Strike means Molen gets another kill. Let's see how much... well, with his Baleful Strike, he has an extra 55 AP. Twisted Fate picking up a Phantom Dancer, though. Teleport's coming in on the bottom lane here. The Lancer is going to be able to use that mobility and possibly push down a tower. And a teleport in from Sona. Looks like that's going to secure that tower. Again, with the mobility, can't stress that enough. They're going to be using that mobility as much as they can in order to travel around the map. 11-9 right now in the 15th minute. Red team is still up because of the towers, and I believe... No, they have not done a dragon yet. A lot of kills in this game, which I like to see. Diana just going to be throwing some damage out onto Redcom. He's going to separate it around from Graves. Graves is just going to flash over the wall. No, actually, he's going to quick draw, rather. They're going to turn around and start on Dragon. Fiddlesticks is here as well, and Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate now has his Phantom Dancer. He's going to be putting out a lot more auto attack damage. Monte Cristo manages to get a kill on Sona. However, he's going to meet 3 members of the blue team, and that's another kill on the Baleful Strike for Viger.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Red team has slain the dragon, but really, is that worth feeding another kill to Viger? That's the thing, is what we're going to see late game, is if Viger is going to turn into just a terrible, terrible champion to deal with. B's coming out for Viger. Let's see what he picks up. Viger's only got Cage's Lucky Pick, 2 Doran's Rings. He is sitting on around 2,000 gold. Picks up his Deathfire Grasp all in one shot. So he is going to be doing a lot, and I mean a lot, of burst damage. That's something scary when you're playing against a Viger. The last thing you want to see is a Viger that's doing well. You want new Vigers, because good Vigers, he's a snowball champion, the purest definition of one. He has a skill that requires him to get kills, like Nasus, but just that AP bonus he gets from getting those kills, crazy. And unlike with items, he doesn't lose it if he dies. Looks like Twisted Fate is going to be... they're gonna look to get him, but wildcard coming out and just sniping Sona. However, we're used to seeing a lot more damage coming out of those wildcards. That's because Soter is building AD. Another prison missing. Just gonna get the full event horizon, rather. Still working on those names. Graves picking up the red buff. However, he is very low on mana. Red team is just kind of pushing all the lanes they can and just hoping that, oh, Diana, what are you doing? Monte Cristo going in on the Wanster. Wanster has no mana, uses the last of his mana in order to quick draw out. However, getting caught by that event horizon feeds another kill to Viger. Oh boy. Heavy pushing coming down the middle here from the Team GG Chronicle. Another event horizon on Soter. That's still a lot of damage. Gonna get caught out by a lot of ults. 2 members. If Crow Storm is coming out, I'm not sure how much damage it's gonna do on Nikizzy. Kept it in there for the full duration, but did not do that much damage. Twisted Advance coming out, and the Arcane Smash, and the Sapling. We're gonna see Forak trying to either stall for time with the Drain. However, Arcane Smash is gonna just pop him out of it. Gonna get healed, and he's just gonna be able to walk away. Another Twisted Advance down onto Forak. Another kind of duel coming out here, and there's the last hit. Sapling didn't even need to come out. So 15-11 here. Fiora possibly going to get caught out here again. Thank you to the 12 viewers that are joining us. Looks like Fiora did catch Maokai out here despite the ultimate. That Omni Slash is going to pick it up. Blade Waltz, rather. I like calling it an Omni Slash. That's what everyone else kind of called it, right? Oh, it looks like, again, as we were talking about, the main strategy here is just to keep these lanes pushed and force the blue team to constantly play defense instead of roaming around their jungle, or the red team's jungle, and possibly catching people out. We're going to see a little bit of invasion here. I think they're going to rotate down to bottom tower and look to take it down. They got a fresh minion wave. Looks like Fiora's going to pop that burst of speed. Didn't even have an auto attack animation there for a second. Crescent Slash is going to finish that one off. However, another Event Horizon on a Monte Cristo, and the Deathfire Grasp coming out despite his shield. Flashes to miss the buckshot. He's going to take some auto attack damage. I don't think Graves has any. Looks like Hecarim's going to come in to join them. However, well, 3 versus 5. 4, rather. Looks like Deanna is going to get caught again just by the Event Horizon. They're having terrible times dodging those Event Horizons. Twisted Advance onto Hecarim again, and another kill to the red Kami. Blue team is kind of cleaning up here. They're really having trouble with that Vigor. Or the red team is really having trouble with that Vigor. So Terra now going to look to whittle down that tower a little bit again. However, Vladimir's E, like we talked about last game, Vladimir's E is going to be farming that lane and looking to attack the members of the red team. I'm not sure that Drayton works that way, Forak. And it looks like another Twisted Advance here onto Forak, and it looks like the Maokai is going to be able to pick up another kill. I'm not sure what the ggC are thinking right now. Looking for that yellow card for the stun. No Twisted Advance for you, Maokai. However, 5 members after 1 Twisted Fate. Does he have his ultimate up? He does, and a flash, so it looks like he may be able to get out of here unscathed. Here comes Vigor. We're looking for an Event Horizon. Walks right into it again, and that is 1 dead Twisted Fate. Another kill for Vigor. Let's see what his passive is up to. Baleful Strike has an extra 87 ability power right now. That is, I believe, as much as a Needlessly Large Rod. Or a little bit more. Red team loses their second tower of the game, and it looks like the blue team... Oh, nice Crescent Strike right there is going to catch Kizzy out. Another Crescent Strike, just going to farm the minion wave. Going to use his ultimate in order to pick up that minion kill. CS-wise, again, red team is kind of dominating. 124, 115, 123, and even, you know, the jungler has 76. On the blue team, Vladimir really lacking in CS right now. He's 57, around 21 minutes in. Not sure really what to think about that. Maokai with 56, Graves just cracking the 100 CS mark, same with Vigor. Gold lead still is barely in favor of the Team GG Chronicle. However, the kills have tilted in favor of the AFK Podcast. Just gonna take a drink of water here. Looks like there's gonna be 4 men here. Oh, nice! Yellow card is gonna catch Vigor out. Crescent Slash, that's gonna be 1 dead Vigor. However, the Event Horizon is gonna stay up, and it's gonna give the blue team enough chance to run away. Monte Cristo getting the bounty gold on that killing on that Vigor, who by this time was feeling a little fed. Got an extra almost 500 gold there. Looks like the attack speed is going to be coming out here and looking to whittle down the tower. Crow Storm over the wall. And then it's going to pick up that Maokai. Monte Cristo going to get another kill, and just like that, 2 kills for nothing. And they lost a tower. Not sure if they're going to go for a Baron here. Pings coming out. More pings coming out. Yep, they're going to look to pick up Baron. They have no oracles, so they're going to get caught up by both of these wards. Looks like the blue team is going to just be following them. Probably going to look to steal. Oh, however, a recently dropped ward is going to see them coming. Not sure what's going to happen here. Ponophobia going to flash out to safety. They're going to get that Baron out to half damage, or half life left. The danger of attempting Baron when you know that you can't secure it is very real, just because Baron gives you a debuff on magic resist, gives you a debuff on a lot of other stats. I think attack speed is one of them, and it means that you basically can't fight against at Baron and be on even footing with the team that's attacking you. A lot of people do wait for teams to attempt Baron, and what they do is they just go in and mop up just because of the debuffs that they have. The idea is that Baron gives debuffs just because of they don't want people one-manning it. Looks like we have another initiation here. If you are caught in the middle of a whole bunch of people and a Maokai ultimate, however, a yellow card exhaust coming out on Twisted Fate as well. Diana, oh, Twisted advance onto Diana and a collateral damage. And Barman is going to pick up the kill for that one. Fiddlesticks looks to be next. We're looking for another Twisted advance here to come out. And it's just going to take auto attack. It's not even going to need the Arcane Smash. So 2 members of the red team falling there. Fiora at very low life herself. So Terra's going hunting. Not sure what he's going to find. He's going to run across a ward. Red team really needs to get in Oracles. Looks like blue team is going to be just turning around and doing a Baron attempt of their own. Someone's very low life. Viger, very low life. He's going to see if he can get poked down. Looks like no team is going to be able to get Baron for now. Hecarim popping a Oracle's Elixir, as I was saying before. He's going to be able to start clearing out wards now. Fiora just going to use that speed boost in order to get some health regeneration going. Able to get her health back up. A few more auto attacks, and she's looking decent right now. Looks like they're going to be able to attempt Dragon. Hecarim popping and looking to pull Dragon back. Fiora, however, is just going to lunge in, use that speed boost, and just try to take it down as quickly as possible. Moonlight now on the Dragon, and there's one more Dragon for the red team. Going to be using their gold advantage. Well, they got about a 3k gold advantage right now, even. Graves is going to be filling up more CS. Does he have his Bloodthirster? He does. However, he doesn't have much else in the way of items. He has a Zeal, Berserker's Greaves, going for a little bit of attack speed. He does have a fully functional Bloodthirster. I think they're going to go over to Dragon right now and be found wanting. Yeah, they know that it's gone now after a Maokai Sapling reveals the area. Just going to wander around here, play some wards, and then clear out some of their own with Sona, who now has a Oracle's Elixir. You can see the pink. Oh, it looks like TF's ultimate is going to be just checking to see where they are. Not necessarily going to be teleporting. Oh, no, he's going to teleport to top lane in order to push the lane, and then possibly just go back around. He's going to get caught up by this ward, however. Looks like Maokai is jonesing, but he is going to be turning away. Very sad, sad little trees. No happy little trees today. Ward of his own coming out there. They're looking to win this game through vision, which is something that they improved on from last game. But right now they are winning by 7 kills. However, they're losing in gold. I think that's just to be, again, attributed to the CS advantage, tower advantage. They're only up 2 towers, rather. I apologize. They have taken down both towers in the middle lane. They look to be continuing that job. Looks like Diana and Fiddlesticks is going to be joining them. Pings at the blue buff coming out. Viger's going to be able to get another blue buff with that Baleful Strike. Bonus mana right now is at 94. Or sorry, not bonus mana, sorry. Bonus ability power, rather. 94. Looks like the red team is just going to be consolidating their efforts here in the middle. Fiora's got around, just cracking 2k health right now. Everyone seems to be around that mark. Hecarim actually has less health than Fiora does. Diana, currently HP King on the red team anyway. Fiddlesticks still lagging behind a little bit in terms of levels. At level 9, where everyone else is at least level 12. Gotta get some CS on him. Gotta stick around in lane and soak up some experience. Because lagging behind as a support is something you don't want to do. He just hit level 9 as well. Monte Cristo having to put up with a very difficult 2-on-1 situation. Getting ganked early has come back a little bit. He's 7-8. Actually, never mind. I was about to say he came back decently, but he keeps, well, 7-8, not a very flattering score. Crowstorm is coming in, and the Hecarim ultimate catching 4 members of the blue team. Lovely ultimate there by Record. Vladimir ult coming out, however, not a lot of damage coming out. Picking up the Sona as well. They're going to just be auto-attacking down Vladimir. Sorry, Fiora and Diana did pick up kills individually. Ugh. Wanster picking up Reckern underneath tower. That's a little bit reckless for Reckern. No one to tank the tower now. Looks like they're going to be going for a Baron. Graves picking up his Phantom Dancer. Not sure if they have enough health for Baron. I'm not sure if Soterra's going to be able to, especially if he initiates on it. Oh, he's going to have Baron's aggro now. Oh, never mind. Actually, I forgot Baron aggroes to the nearest person. So they're going to be able to switch this out here. Homophobia taking a decent amount of damage. Got to be able to get out of there. Not sure if they're going to have enough damage in order to get... Well, never mind. They did push the lane fairly quickly. Phonophobia needs to be careful here. He does not want to get executed by Baron. Speed Burst is coming out here. Oh, Graves collateral damage! He could have easily picked up Phonophobia, but the red team manages to pick up Baron Nashor and just walk away. Oh, that's not something they wanted to do. They're going to be able to... Or they wanted to get caught out with anywhere. That's a huge minion wave. Someone's going to be able to get it. It looks like it's going to be Fiora. Versus Speed. Looks like they're actually going to be sharing it amongst each other. Push the lane and just be back. Let's see how much gold everyone has. Everyone on the red team actually has a decent amount of gold to spend. Let's see what Fiddle and Diana get. Fiddle's going to be being back and possibly turning that Catalyst to Protector into something. Yeah, he's going to finish that Rod of Ages. Fiora's going to pick up the last Whisper for some armor pen. Hecarim just kind of wandering around by himself here in the middle lane. He can't exactly face 3 members of the blue team, even with Baron Nashor. The power of Baron Nashor. Everyone's just going to be walking up the middle as well now from the red team, Team GG Chronicle. I've actually enjoyed writing for their website over the last month. Kind of grown close to the gentleman, if you will. 5 middle. And Hecarim pops his field that allows him to heal a little bit. He did not go back while all the rest of everyone did. He's going to find Maokai here. He's going to throw it a Ravage and throw the charge as well. Event Horizon is going to stun 2 members of the red team. Fiora, a lot of Fiora, Diana, Fiddle, they have not been having the best time with dodging those Event Horizons. And again, the poke that's being brought out by Soter's wildcards, not as much, just because he's running that attack speed Twisted Fate. Does have his Phantom Dancer. He's going to be working towards a little bit more damage now. Does have a Quicksilver Sash for eliminating those Event Horizons. At least he realizes that he's having trouble with them. Fix him a pop filter. Vladimir picking up Ryle's Crystal Scepter finally. That's going to let him slow people with his spells, which, considering he does have that easy to target AoE, won't be a problem there. Throwing out some wild cards in order to possibly get, you know, some kind of damage out there. But it looks like Twisted Fate is going to be found wanting. Twisted Fate going for a crit build. He is naturally at 1.5 at the moment, or 1.5 attack speed rather, and attack in a half a second. Sapling is going to catch Hecarim out here. This thing's run on a fair amount. Looks like a burst of speed, and they're just going to take the tower. And there we go. One more tower down for the red team. Despite being down on kills, they are up on towers. Twisted Fate getting chased out here. Not taking much damage. I think he popped that Quicksilver Sash. Yep. And it looks like we're going to see a collapse by the blue team. Oh, Diana got caught out again. Flashing out. Might have saved her life. Collateral damage. She's very low at 241 health right now. There's a... Oh, nice Hecarim ult. Catches everyone. Vigor is so low. Twisted Fate's going to be able to teleport in. A little out of there. The Crescent Slash coming out. Oh, I think they might have wanted to bait. Oh, what a bait on Vigor there. Graves is wheeling around trying to pick up that Diana kill. He knows she's low. However, he has no mana of himself now. Not able to quick draw out. And it looks like Phonophobia is unstoppable. So now everyone is all even in kills. 22 to 22. But an 8k gold advantage for the red team. So Terror really wants that Vlad kill, and there's the ace. There's an inhibitor down, first one of the game. They may just cycle around and take the other one. Nope, I think they're going for the kill here. Recurrent has to be careful not to take any tower damage. Everyone is coming up here. Maokai is going to be the first up, and Vigor as well. Recurrent's really got to get out of there. He doesn't want to get caught. Twisted advance on to Recurrent. Vigor's probably going to follow it up. Sona manages to steal the kill. However, Maokai's going to fall on their Nexus doorstep, and it looks to be the end of the game 2. I don't think they were playing a best of 3, but congratulations to Team ggC, pulling that out of their hats, if you will. Well, if I had to give, I had to give it to them. Like, again, I think all that stunning eventually helped. That looks like that's the end of the game today. Phonophobia just extending a hearty thanks to me for casting. Thank you for coming and listening, by the way. I appreciate it. This is my first time doing a little bit of an in-house for ggC. I hope to do a lot more of them. If you want, give me a follow on any one of those social networks. I would really appreciate it. Give me some feedback if you can. I'm just looking to grow as a caster and hopefully build a little bit of an audience. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies, for joining me. Have a good Monday night, everyone. Have a good Monday night.